Actually, I was just talking to my mom, and they're open, but all the cashiers banded together and said we're not coming in. So nobody went in. I guess a couple people probably did, but.
Because I'm so tempted to go and buy batteries for my camera.
Oh, for your camera? I got my digital camera. It's 3.2 megapixel. This is Friday the 13th, 2004. This is Charley. This is the first hurricane in southwest Florida since Donna in the 60s. I think they said Nixon and Kennedy were running. I wonder who won. Anyway, what's up?
We have water.
Water! And only $30, right, Chris? Yep.
Now, I got this the day before yesterday with $5.
Oh, sweet. As you can see, it's pretty much a ghost town, Cape Coral. We're expecting high winds, so we're expecting to be flooded. Everybody's pretty much boarded up or taken off. We've chose to board up and hunker down. That's the word of the last couple of days, is hunker. Not a word you use very often, you know, in day-to-day life, but lately it's been all about the hunkering. As you can see, my landlord, he's a very good landlord. He's already had storm shutters in place.
Hey, Albie.
Not worried about it. Yes, Chris?
They just had estimated winds at 140.
140.
Cat 4.
You know what was scary to me? They were zooming in on Cape Coral and saying, you know, with their little mouse, this area is going to be bad. And they were at the midpoint bridge in Cape Coral. And while they were zooming in and on the screen, I could see my house. That's bad.
They said it's going to be bad here?
Yeah, they said the whole 15 feet maybe of water, and they said the last 10 feet would be in like a 5-minute increment, so it like could come instantly or something. So I'm taking before pictures, so we'll be able to hopefully.
Look how fast the clouds are moving. You zoom in on that for a second.
Which one?
All these clouds, look, see how fast? They're
Yeah.
around, man. And my girlfriend is still asleep.
She's sleeping, she's gonna miss it.
That's what I said. Booty trap.
Booty trap. Your girlfriend is Bridget, who is not a midget. That's your current girlfriend. No offense to the girlfriend watching this a couple years from now. All right. Where's the flying cows?
Closed down. The Circle K's are closed down. 7-Eleven was closed down. The Hess is still open, and they're staying open until it gets real bad.
Where did you have to go?
Hess.
Hess. That was the only place you were able to get into? Well, the person working there, what was that like? Was he like stressed out or whatever?
Oh yeah, he and she, they were both pissed off.
Oh, they say I gotta work,
got
I'm gonna lose my job.
And you know how I'm polite to everybody, and I was like, so how are you doing today? And she's like, you really have to ask. You can't just look around. Oh, well.
That's crazy. So we're under voluntary evacuation, which means get the hell out, but there still is emergency personnel, but they're expecting mandatory evacuation, which means get the hell out and you're on your own.
Damn it, and I didn't check my mail.
No mail today. They said ground zero of this might be Matlacha.
That would be bad.
And that's like right over that way.
Matlacha's real low lying.
Yeah.
If there's anybody there, they should.
Your parents' house is, how big are their stilts on their house?
Probably about as high up as, you know, the roof on your place.
Oh, that's pretty good then. That's a good, almost 2 stories, right?
Yeah, I think it's good like 20 feet in the air. So even if there's a 10-foot storm surge, you know, we'll get it halfway up the stilt.
Yeah, well, that's what stilt houses are for.
They told me that they went down and duct taped their tailpipes shut on their trucks.
Whoa! Here we go. Almost time to hunker. I got water on the lens.
Oh, check out the grass.
It's a sign. How can the grass bend over like that?
This means something.
This means something. Yeah, it means you didn't eat your mashed potatoes.
Huh.
The hurricane destroyed everything, even the plastic lobster. So anyway, I got 2 batteries, and I'm going to keep using them as much as I can. I got a bunch of videotapes. And we'll see what happens. Next few hours should be interesting.
I think I am gonna try and get to Walmart.
Walmart? Why, dude? You got like 45 minutes before we all die.
Shit, I'll be in line for at least that.
Yeah, I mean, what you got now is what you got, you know. And if the power does go out, they'll be open at 8 o'clock, but it'll be safe to go get stuff then.
I really want a battery for my camera so I can go around and take still pictures.
What kind of battery is it?
It's like a AA, but only like that
short
long.
one? I might have a short photo battery. It might happen to be the one.
Why can't I just take AA's? Why do I gotta make shit complicated?
I know, mine takes AA. It's awesome. That's, yeah. And they hit us in the head and we'll hear like a thwunk.
Well, that's cool, man. He's got the sandbags around his door. It's like a bunker.
Really? Well, you know, he knows what he's doing, so.
Yeah, he does.
We're gonna swim in our living room.
Because he was talking about this shit hours and hours and hours ago.
Well, as a homeowner, I think you have to be more aware versus, yeah, versus renters like us. Okay, this is how we hunker. At least we got beer, so Chris will be okay. I need water to survive. Chris needs beer to survive.
But only have 15 years.
Ironically, this is my new high-definition television that I got about a week ago, which means it'll last about a week, and that'll be it. The water is supposed to rise to about halfway up that screen. Those DVDs?
No, not in here.
Maybe.
No, I doubt it.
Well, they were saying 10 feet, and then we were 8 feet, so 2 feet of water. I don't know. It's all very complicated.
Radio simulcast will begin shortly on 101.9 and Groovin' Oldies 102.9. We don't have any reports of major power outages yet. However, Jim, that appears to be...
We are... Yeah, fucked is a good word. But we are... It always says Fort Myers, but what about Cape Coral? We're right there, I think.
You know, right now is the time that I'm glad I have a piece of shit truck that I'm not worried about.
Yeah.
Good, blow it away.
This is our last high point in the house. If the shit comes in, that's where my DVDs are going, and the TiVos, and the blow up doll. All right, see you in a little bit.
I had a genius idea.
What was the idea?
You might be able to put the TV up on chairs.
If we have to, yeah. Well, that's another reason I got you here, is because if shit goes down, you know, it's a lot easier with 2 people than 1.
Yeah.
All right, signing off. Okay, we're back out in the weather. They say we got about an hour and 15 minutes to live. And as bad as they say, this videotape.
That's what he just said, storm surge up to 18 feet in places.
Could you get some video of me? This way, if I die, my children will know what I look like.
So, LB,
Yes.
what are you planning to do for Hurricane Day?
Well, I got my hot waters on. And planning on doing some swimming if I have to.
Let's take some video of the Firebird.
This is what the Firebird looked like before.
Yes.
Before that means whatever it's going to be.
And then there's some video of Mike's truck. Some video of my truck. And then, woo, dark, nasty clouds. Dirty, dirty, dirty.
Look at that move, dude.
That's what I was saying earlier. That's what I said, booty trap. And look at those clouds move.
Cell towers will be out. That does look like water's going to easily come up that boat ramp.
Let's take some shot of the boat ramp. And look, boarded up house. Isn't that wonderful?
They got 1 sheet of plywood over their front window. Oh, there's somebody standing out there. Shady good looking. Well, at least we know where we can propagate the species if we have to. She's a smoker, but that's okay in a pinch.
Hey, look, man, over by the firehouse, they got a bulldozer.
Oh, she's pretty hot. Bulldozer?
Man, I don't know if I want to go to Walmart now. It's starting to rain.
I'm saying, dude, this is it. You're gonna get caught out. if you go, and you're going to spend the whole hurricane getting prepared for the hurricane, and it'll defeat the purpose.
Yeah, I'll be stuck inside Walmart.
But after the winds and rain are gone, you know, we can still get to Walmart even if we have to swim.
Well, you got to think it wouldn't be too bad to be stuck in Walmart. You got everything you need.
Yeah. So we got some non-perishables. I mean, I'm not gonna gorge myself. I'm gonna only eat the minimum I need to, just because you never know how long it.
Yeah, I got beanie weenies.
Beanie weenies.
Well,
I got a
Cam's pork feet.
I got a teeny weenie.
They were only 89 cents a can. I would have got more, but I can only carry like 3.
Wow. That wind's picking up, isn't it? Live weather report from Christopher Conn. He's at the scene in Cape Coral, in southeast Cape Coral.
Yes, Albie. We're saying right now that the whole greater Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Pine Island, Matlacha area is, in a word, fucked. You are urged to head east.
Head east.
If you do not know which way east is, then stay and die, because we don't need you dumbing down the species.
Wow, two vehicles. They did not heed their warnings. Either that or they're like, oh really?
Like, we're just heading south until we can find an eastbound route.
Wow, it is really starting to rain bad. Hold on. How bad is it?
Man, it sucks. I want to go to Walmart.
Why? Oh, your battery, huh?
Yeah, I'd like to go and buy a little battery-powered TV.
Well, you got to remember, my car is a radio if we need a radio in emergency.
Yeah, my truck doesn't have the antenna anyway, so.
Yeah.
We're all gonna die, man. That's it, man.
Game over.
Game over, man.
I'm under a enclosed parking area, so that makes it a little bit safer. That chick went inside. Have to zoom in on her later. I like chicks sometimes.
No, east, east.
Fine. Check out those street signs across the street.
Yeah, I see them wobbling.
They are wobbling like on the news. We get back under shelter.
East, you idiot. Well, even a fire station has their slow shutters down.
Yeah. I don't think we're going to have to worry about fire as much as rescue right now.
You know, think about it. Say something caught on fire inside the house and you dropped a candle over it. How'd anybody know? The windows boarded it.
Yeah.
And then the hurricane couldn't get inside to put it out. Too bad.
Oh, there's a street sign. Again, we're showing you unedited video live on CNN. We have no idea who shot this film.
Die and somebody finds his tape. I want to tell Bridget that I love her. And I want to tell my mom and my dad and Christy and Reed that I love them too.
Yeah, I want to tell everybody that I'm really pissed off at them because they don't like me.
I love you too, Albie.
Yeah. I hear hunkering. It looks like somebody decided to take off. Either they're going to Walmart or they're going east. Go east, my son. Save yourself. So you love your mom, your dad, your girlfriend, and
My step-parents.
your step-parents. Both of them?
All 4 parents, I love them.
That's crazy.
And a girlfriend, I love her too.
You know you got 4 parents right now, and one of them will come out and then get gay married, and then you'll have like 6 parents, and it'll get way confusing. No think so?
Maybe if we were living on South Beach.
Whoa, that's windy. Wow.
Look, there's a bird flying around. Oh,
Backwards.
east, you fools, east. That's the wrong direction.
The birds don't have the Doppler radar. What is Doppler anyway?
You know what the Doppler effect is? That's physics.
Oh, that's right. Not really.
Doppler effect is like when something goes by, and then like you hear it later, or you see it later. Like echo.
Like an echo? Oh, like a radar or sonar, I get it. A radar would be above ground, sonar would be underground. And one's sound waves, sonar, right? And radar's what? Radio waves?
Go online and look it up.
Yeah. Two young lovers. The last to ever see each other. East. Whoa.
You're gonna listen to music. For God's sake, think it's Sheena Easton.
I was singing more Gloria Estefan. Get on your feet.
Gloria Estefan.
Get up and make it happen.
It's getting kind of scary over there.
Yeah. My nerves are getting a little bit heightened with this wind, and at 140 miles an hour, that means if it's like 5 miles away, carry the 3, it could come on us pretty quick.
No, it's not moving at 140 miles an hour.
That's the winds,
Yeah.
right? It's moving at like
Like by
12,
the eye
12 or
wall.
13. But once it gets to us, it's going to be 140 miles an hour in our face.
But God, think about it. What's it been 44 years since this place has been hit by a hurricane?
Yeah.
I think it was Donna in 1960.
Is it,
And I'm here to tell you all now that I saw this coming, and I told everybody to be prepared because I went through Hurricane Andrew, and it sucked.
who told you the hurricane was coming?
Albie.
Thank you.
Because Albie is a genius.
Genius.
Albie told me it was getting all scaramaya at the Walmart.
Scaramaya. We got a lot of canned foods for currency. The end of the world is coming. It might only last like a week or so. But,
And we didn't even get through all the Family Guys.
oh yeah, we should start on family. Well, this is a little bit more exciting right now.
Yes. Why didn't I get a generator?
I have 2 battery backups, which are good for the radio. You want to hold that for a while? I love my mommy, and I love my daddy, and,
One or two of your brothers?
well, you know, they're nice guys, but I don't know them really, honestly. Sisters, I haven't met them.
Which is probably a good thing.
Probably, no, they're not good looking either, so. If they were good looking, yeah, I probably wouldn't. No, that's sick. Street signs, palm trees blowing. Very, what's that word? Cliche. Very cliche.
Word.
The only thing missing is the reporter in the raincoat.
Still a lot of people running around. Ooh, look, dogs out for their last walk.
That's it.
Otherwise, dogs go inside the house, and that's bad.
Yeah. Well, they can hunker in the bathtub.
Actually, that's what my dog did during Andrew.
Hunker in the bathtub?
Alex, when he hid in the bathtub.
Yeah, smart
'Cause
dog.
remember, I couldn't find him. I thought he was outside.
They were saying on the news to get in a room in your house with no windows and get all your mattresses from your beds and put them around you. They were saying this is not letting your property survive. We're worried about people actually living through this. So that almost made me a little nervous, but
Yeah, but it's like during Andrew, the houses that blew away were crappy manufactured homes.
yeah, I mean this is thick cement walls, stainless steel windows.
Yep, we got no windows. You don't have to worry about a windowless room. Look, there's the dog again. Oh man, the camera. Oh, whoops. Here, you hold this. I'm afraid of dropping it.
I have two feelings right now. One is survival, flee, and the other is I've never been through this and I want to see what happens. Because it'd really be shitty to have like Twister going on outside and not see anything. But I want to live, so it's going to be a fine line to see where I actually say this is it. I'm going in. It's getting there though. We got about another, what, half hour maybe before it gets really here.
Well, that'll be what we should do now probably is go inside, take showers because we're probably not going to be able to later on.
Right. I took a good shower yesterday, you know. Or not yesterday,
Shower again.
last night. And I was planning on going a week without showering if I had to.
I'm prepared because I got my electric toothbrush and my manual
Oh,
toothbrush.
cool. Well, I got a battery-powered toothbrush, but I think it'll still work if the batteries are dead. Definitely getting windy. Gonna get some final parting shots, and that'll be that. And
It's real windy out here.
it's almost like a hurricane. The wind, I don't know if you can tell, but it's going sideways. Not really like sideways, but definitely diagonal.
Wow, look at that sign, dude. Thing's flipping out.
The sign. I saw the sign. Opened up my eyes, I saw the sign. Now it's camera shy, man. We are definitely getting pelted with water and wind. It is almost time to completely hunker. Remind me to look up the word hunker. As you can see, he's been through Andrew, so he's not scared of anything. I'm just waiting for the one shot that I can sell to CNN, you know? It's like the house lifting up like Wizard of Oz style or something. Whoa! Whoa. The covered roof started moving. The covered roof started moving. That's my clue to get the hell in the house. Okay, I'm underneath it. Live on the scene. I'm in the lanai. The weather has come up on us very suddenly, and it looks like it is time to hunker. Yeah, well, if I don't make it, cremate me in the cheapest cardboard box they can find. Don't let them upsell you. And I think that's about it.
Yeah, just the cremate. I shouldn't have paid cash at the gas station.
Yeah. Hunkering. Well,
$30-something coming down with
I got 10.
Should have went to Walmart and bought a gun.
We got baseball bats. We're all right. I think everybody's got supplies. I think the only reason it would get out of hand is if we had more than a week. All right, this is it. Signing off for now. Yes, I have a bad haircut.
Well, I guess later on, maybe we can go and loot the Walmart and find my batteries.
Yeah, I don't mind looting. We should actually loot the Fort Myers Walmart.
Oh!
Just a few minutes ago, we actually wandered out.
Hey, baby. Not a
hard
whole
this
lot.
wind is blowing
How
out
you
here
doing?
right now. Let me just step out of the way and
How are
give
you
you a
doing?
feel for what the Gulf of Mexico is doing. It is just
Yeah, I
churning up.
figured.
We've been talking about storm surge all day.
Yep.
And as we
While
have
you were
sat out
asleep,
here
it
over the last
hey
hour and
baby.
a half,
While you were asleep, it
we've
turned into a
watched the
Category
Gulf of
4, and it
Mexico
turned right for us.
creeping closer and
It's coming right for us.
probably gained about 100 yards in just the
Hello.
last hour.
Hello.
We also found
Hello.
that we're in a good shelter spot right now.
That might be the last thing you'll ever say.
See some of the palm trees and just
What?
to see
Hello,
the power
hello,
of the
hello.
wind that we are experiencing out here. I'd say some of the Gulf gusts we're experiencing are 50, 60, maybe 75, 80 miles an hour at this
Wow.
point, which is one of the reasons we are about
Like Hunker, Hunker, Hunker.
I'm like, damn, he stole that from Albie.
I know, it's the word.
They're intercepting our video feed, Albie.
Are they?
They're ripping us off.
Somebody's driving.
That's not a good idea right now.
They say we are only going to have electric for about another hour. And then it could be up to a week without electric. I'm hoping for a week off because a week and no work. Could use it.
I wonder if they'll actually bring in generators like to my Domino's.
Well, that would suck if like Perkins, well, Domino's, they run on gas. Is it like AmeriGas? It's not like city gas, right?
No, I think it's something like that.
What's the temp of those ovens? 450, 475?
What?
What's the temp of the pizza ovens?
Like 450.
450?
Hey, the Lockroad monster came up and knocked on my door. You know what he wanted? Wanted $350.
350? That's a lot of money. 350? You notice in that episode he doesn't call it the Loch Ness Monster, he calls it the Long Neck Monster.
Long neck monster.
The Long Neck Monster. At least I think. Oh,
Wanted
Lordy, the
$350.
children in the pot roast. This is all we can see from our vantage point. As you can see, our windows are totally sealed up, so we can't see out the windows, which makes it more dangerous because we're outside looking.
Don't give me $350.
All right, Hunker.
We are now anticipating a stronger storm surge, correct?
Stronger.
Absolutely. It's amazing that we went from 105
It's
mile an hour
amazing.
hurricane just about 4 hours ago, now up to 145. 105 mile
Actually,
an hour.
might as well just leave that open for a bit.
Storm surge.
When it gets real bad, we can shut the door. But this way, at least we can still see outside.
145 miles an hour.
And our biggest concern, and we were talking about this even before we got into talking about this being a major
Is that my
hurricane.
camera or is it?
Fuck, I want to call my mom again.
That the winds
I think maybe they should get out of there.
contribute to
I think they need to hunker.
storm surge at the mouth of the
Because I think it's too late to do anything now.
That is going to be
No, they can get off the island still.
and as we discussed with Craig Wolf a little while ago, if that storm makes landfall on the lower
Christopher
96
Gordon Conn is calling his parents, which would be his biological mother and his stepfather.
Absolutely. As the storm continues to approach and the winds are coming offshore in a southeasterly direction, you're going to notice them
Hey, Mom.
really just explode. I would say within
Hey,
the
Mom.
next 30 minutes, we're going to see winds
You know, it's
over
getting
50,
real
60
bad.
miles per hour.
Are you guys absolutely sure you want to stay out
Let's
there?
go ahead and take a look at what was the image of we have a live camera right outside our studios here at NBC2. All right. And we are looking at 48 mile per hour wind gusts here at the TV station.
Really?
Winds looks to me
It's
like,
already there?
30 miles per hour. So
Shit.
5:30. It's getting.
All right, well,
Tell her I said to hunker.
One of the things we
Okay, Albie says he wants you to hunker down.
The beaches appear to be getting bigger.
All right, well,
this offshore.
I want you guys definitely, like, as soon as this is over, I want you to call my cell phone.
After an hour or so from,
Okay, you
from now
absolutely
on,
promise. I mean, like, right when it's
winds are coming out
over.
of a different direction, and we're going to see the winds push the water back on shore. And Jim, one of the
All right,
questions
Mom, well, I
had,
love you, and I love Reed, too.
Got the answer as well. The eye is going to
Okay,
visible
be safe and
across
good
as
luck.
it goes across, right? There's no question about
All right,
it.
bye-bye.
The thing though, we want to talk about this.
Fuck, it's already on Pine Island. They said it's already hurricane force winds out there. They said they're right in the middle of it.
You know what I just figured out?
I think my mom was pissed off because she had to go into another room to get the phone. Her safe room.
They're under a mattress in the laundry room. I got it. You're hunk. I'm hunker. Get it? Or would that be hunkier? Do you have a dictionary?
No.
No, me neither.
The rest of it, the other 13.
Closest I got is a phone book. But I
Well,
don't...
you know what? Later on, when we get hungry, we can hunker chow.
Oh, dude, I got that Chinese food because it'll be awesome cold.
Let's go over to the news desk now with some evacuation information and Sharon.
Well, I guess we should shower and... Should I cook rice? I don't know. I'm scared now, Christy. We are hunkered. Yeah, cool the beer as much as possible before the electric goes out.
We're at Diplomat Middle School. And when we pulled in, we were part of a long line of cars. They're redirecting people to Cape Coral High School. They're saying that they are at capacity here, but we are watching some people still...
Bring down. We have our supplies. This is not an endorsement, but it is Zephyr Hills water. Okay. We have munchies and smokes. I don't smoke personally, but you know, currency in the new world. It's getting really bad. There it says Cape Coral. It's on us right now, man. I'm making popcorn because I can't pop the popcorn and when the electric's out. So that would be part of the hunkering process. I believe I'm going to make rice. Well, nah, I might save the rice for another time. Definitely got to hunker. Popcorn, but it's got a better chance of staying fresh. What other supplies do we have? To avoid scurvy, orange juice. And we always have that canned pork to fall back on. There's always another one that pops. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Hunkering. Hunker. Hello. Who is this? Hey, Stinky Britches, how you doing? Guess what? We're hunkering down. We're hunkering. You ever heard that word? No, hell no. Perkins is closed. We're in the middle of a hurricane. It's awesome.
Hey, Albie, you got a comb anymore?
Yeah, it's the weather, sorry.
You got a comb?
In the medicine cabinet. Hello? I'm losing you. Can you hear me? Oh, well, that was Stinky Britches. I'll call her after the storm. Stinky called me. She's in Minnesota or Ohio. Oh, Chris, your girlfriend called. I answered the phone and told her you were in the shower because I didn't want her worried about you.
Okay. What did she say?
She said, okay, thank you. I don't think... She didn't talk much. I don't think she likes me. I don't think she likes me.
The quickness. Shit, my phone didn't charge over there.
Did you find your lighter or whatever you needed?
Yeah.
All right, I think we should hunker. Yeah, they were saying the newspaper people were saying to stop watching television, go in your bathroom, put a mattress over your head and hope for the best. But they were saying stop watching TV right now. I'm going to open the blinds so we can get some light.
No answer.
No, probably cell towers are down if the power's down. This battery backup. Beep. Sorry, boys. you're off. And that's our view. I'm gonna see if I can get a view out the bathroom window. Do, hunker. Hunker, hunker. That's the best we got. Because we are fully hunkered. As hunkered as we can be. Yeah.
Make sure that it saves as much charge as possible.
That's a good point. I should shut mine off too, because it might have to last a couple days.
Yeah. I mean, I got my car charger in the truck. Well, hopefully the truck
Well,
will go away.
It
Oh,
is
fuck. How hard is it blowing outside?
about 140.
Oh, this is slow. Shit.
What happened?
Lighter fuel's in the truck.
I'll videotape you if you want to run out there. Lighter
Yeah,
fuel?
I'm going to, just because, you know, I don't want that to get wet. Because, I mean,
The lighter
storm
fuel?
lighter's going to be very useful thing to have.
Where are my shoes? It's getting serious out there, man. After this, though, we definitely got a hunker.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I'm not going out there.
Yeah, it's a little fucked up. It's pretty bad. Be quiet. Oh, boy. Whoa! Look at that. Holy crap. The trees are like, what's going on? How do trees hunker? I guess they can't.
You see, that's why palm trees are in.
We have installed our hunkering
Hunker bar.
yes. This is so we feel better. It really doesn't do any good. It's kind of like duck and cover with the atomic bomb. It just makes us feel better. And that's where we are. Any last words, Christy?
I love Bridget and I love my parents.
In that order, really? You've known your parents longer, dude.
And if there is a God out there, he'll save my fucking comic books.
Well, that's just not going to happen. I believe more in David Hasselhoff because at least he does exist, you know. All right, goodbye for now.
In the Daewoo on I-75.
You're Amy?
Yeah. You know, I was the only fucking person on I-75 going southbound. It was funny. There were so many people trying to get out of Miami that, you know, I-75 was at a dead stop and there was nobody going my direction on Alligator Alley. And there was actually surf coming off the road. It was kind of scary. Which is bad because Miami doesn't usually flood.
Yeah, it looks pretty damn bad.
Yeah, and it's not even on us yet.
No. In the middle of hunkering,
We're
you
now
might
at...
want to use this as your...
Ooh, power's gone.
It's just a crappy flashlight. It sounded like a trash can hit our roof a little bit ago. The
Yes,
walls.
we're now at ground zero of the Albie Hunker excitement extravaganza.
Day one.
Day one. We have actually witnessed the corrugated steel that is covering our windows buckle. And during our rousing game of chess, we can hear all sorts of crazy stuff hitting the roof and walls. And it sounds like the carport outside is coming apart. But we don't know because we can't see anything. Hunker.
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 We must hunker. That was a chess game. I don't know if you can see it. This is our hunkering status. As of right now, it's, last we heard, it was category 4, but we're hoping for a category 5.
It's the Burdge Conn Hunker experience. Hey, you can see outside through here.
Can you?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Hunkering.
Hunkery dunkery dock. Albie hunkered around the clock. And Chris did the greeting for Spock. Wow.
This is our vantage point. Nothing. Okay.
Well, try to get it in there and see if you can.
Current time, Chris. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna. It was worth a try though.
Yeah.
Wow, can you hear that? It's like crazy.
Oh yeah. What's a hurricane? They don't call it a hurricane for nothing.
It's about 4 o'clock, right?
Yeah, when I checked my phone, it was like 2:41.
4 o'clock, Friday 13th, 2004. Hurricane Charley. Is it Charley?
Yep.
Hurricane Charley. We're Category 4. We're all gonna die. And there we go. Okay, see you later. 13th.
Wow.
This
We can't
day,
even watch Jason movies, man.
it's on HD TV tonight, but we won't see it.
No. We get us a gas generator to power that.
We must.
You know what? That's almost worth it. I would siphon gas out of my truck to power a generator to
Sure.
watch HD.
It's part 2, you know, the good one where Jason starts killing. I think I'm getting a bunch of video and nothing. Oh, I just got a cigarette. Hunker, hunker, hunker. Whoa! Holy fuck.
Yeah, stuff be moving.
Okay, I'm about to hunker. See you in a bit. It just hit the house really loudly and shook it. Not sure what it is or what it was,
Sounds like a turbocharger, man.
but something hit the house. We'll have to find out tomorrow exactly what it is. Because probably by the time it's over, it'll be dark out, huh? That was scary, though. That was the scariest so far.
Fuck, dude, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get back to Fort Myers tonight, am I?
I
I'll
would
probably have the bridge shut down.
Yeah, just don't worry. Just hunker.
Well, no, but I'm worried for like my possessions and stuff. You know, I
Oh.
want to see what has happened to my apartment because I don't know any of my neighbors, so I can't call them and ask them.
Right. Well, now that there's eBay, you can get everything back.
Ooh,
What happened?
come put your hand on the door. Feel it vibrating and pulling.
Hand on the door. Wow. Yes. That is fudged up.
Yeah, man, you can feel it.
It's good we got the hunker bar. I wouldn't open that again for a while. Okay. Well, see you in a
No,
second.
you see, it wouldn't do anything because it's pulling it out, and the door doesn't open out.
That's true.
So if it did pull the door out, the hunker bar ain't gonna do anything anyway.
No.
Except for this, like when we get sucked out, we can be like, ah!
We cut in
Grab
half.
it like a stripper. Whoops.
Just remember while you're flying, go 2 weeks.
Alfie, the hunker bar came loose.
Ah, hunker.
Above sea level, we're in an 8-foot area on the map, though.
All right. We're looking at the storm passing to the northeast of you right now. You should be getting some pretty strong winds out of the northwest. Would you concur with that?
I think they're going to be the opposite of what we had. Yes, that would be right, because the others were from the southeast.
Okay, that's what I'm expecting, is that you see the winds virtually opposite of what you saw when the trees went down.
Right.
All right. I hope you and your family stay safe. Do you have any word on any of your neighbors or anybody else in the area?
I saw nobody around, but there was some idiot out walking in the middle of it all.
Really?
I don't know who he was or why he was out there.
Did you say
Okay.
comment?
Well, you can say that. I can't. But Larry, I hope.
Oh,
Okay.
I hope you,
Yeah,
I
I
hope
think
you
we
fare
said
the
some
storm
dumbass
well.
stuff.
You're not out of the woods yet. Again, we are looking at
Like that.
very
You can say
strong
that. I
northwesterly
can't.
winds. You got a lot more rain ahead of you. Probably another 2 hours or so before this thing tapers off. Okay?
2 hours.
Okay, when do you think the worst of the winds will be by?
I think you've got another 20, 30 minutes of the worst of the winds, then they're going to begin to taper down. But you're still going to have very strong tropical storm force winds for another hour or so. That's up to about 50 miles per hour or so, and then dying off later.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm glad we could help you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you're safe, and I really appreciate your report. Thank you. Let's send it back over to our news desk, Craig.
We want to take your phone calls, as we've been doing for the last couple of days. 275.
At St. Joseph's Bon-Secours Hospital in Port
Oh,
Charlotte.
St. Joseph's Hospital.
Information that we are getting into the newsroom is information that, as Craig said, eyewitnesses are calling in. People
What we've done is taken a battery backup for a computer and use it as a power source to power an old-fashioned radio. And right now we're in the living room hunkering, listening to the weather report. Said $15 billion worth of damage estimated.
Southwest Florida has lost some lights on the runway and also the taxiways. And again, the information that we are getting into our newsroom is information that's coming across in several different ways. Eyewitnesses, and also we're getting it off the police scanners as we hear it come in, correct?
And keep in mind that many of the emergency
My parents are okay.
Good.
Very
Very good.
can't get through to them now.
Very
We
good.
had a check a couple of minutes ago at the Lee County EOC, and they had apparently evacuated there. That is off of.
They said that there's some flooding in the house from the sliding glass doors.
Wow, and they're that high up. That's crazy.
Well, it's probably just the rain coming sideways.
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Hurricane Charley, gentlemen.
But I'm happy that they're okay.
Yeah, me too. You got nice parents.
Because I'm guessing, you know, obviously it went through their area first.
And that's what just is really incredible.
Okay, the palm trees are still up.
That's good.
Here's
My pines.
motion again. Look at that. A turn right up into 75.
Mm.
And now
Still hunkering. Still alive. TTFN.
the storm has a tendency to keep jogging to the right. If it continues to maintain enough strength and motion here, it could conceivably pop out the other side of Florida and regenerate. It seems to be taking the scenic route, though. The longer it stays over top of wind, the less of its structure is going to be left. Remember, this engine needs warm water to run, and you do irreparable harm to the engine if you keep it out of gasoline for very long. Correct. All right. What's the status on Todd Jurkowski? I know we've been trying to get him on the phone. Is he still...
Hey, Mom.
All right. We did just talk to...
Okay, so everything's good over there?
Who was right over, was hit right by the eye wall and popped out. He was talking about tree damage up in Port Charlotte. He said virtually, he has a very large tract of land. He said virtually every tree...
Yeah, I can imagine. Is it flooded over there?
We had a bunch of people who'd like to talk to us on the phone and share their experience with us. We do have calls from guys. I think I just a moment, but I sort of wanted to let out the questioning myself if I could here. A lot of people tonight at 9, 10 o'clock, they're going to want to go see...
What, the sliding glass doors? Holy shit. Wow. Yeah, definitely. All right, well, Mom, I just wanted to make sure that you're okay and everything like that, but I don't want to stay on the cell phone too long because that's gonna be my only phone. I want to, and you should try and conserve your charge too. Yours is? Wow, that's impressive. Wow. Alright, Mom. Well, I'm glad you guys are okay. Alright, well, I'm going to call Bridget now. Alright, yeah? I know it's breaking up. I love you, Mom. I said I love you. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, my parents are okay.
Good
My mom
story.
actually said that the sliding glass doors actually came unlocked and bowed about 3 inches
That's crazy.
inwards. And they just backed off from it because, well, one of those things snap, it'll kill you.
That's smart.
And they said they got a lot of water to soak up in the house. Another voice now. Oh, it's Bridget.
I think you guys like each other or something.
Okay. I'm gonna call her back, tell her that we're okay.
Mm-hmm.
My parents are okay and all that. Oh shit, no. I don't think the landline would be working. No. Voicemail. My parents said that their landline is still up.
Crazy.
A bit later, Dad. We're gonna walk outside and see what's going on downstairs. Looks like everybody's way better than that.
Well, you can see there's some damage. Cover me.
Hey, put your strap on.
Good point. I'm very new at this.
My dad was telling me, he's like, you know, watch out driving around because he was reminding me after Andrew, a lot of people's like roofs that came off.
Yeah.
They ripped the nails right out. So there's nails all over the place, so it's a lot of flat tire.
Oh, yeah. Did you say strap on?
Wow, dude, look at the roof of that house over there.
Yeah, that's where the shingles came from.
Huh?
Whoa.
Didn't they have like a roof? Or is that mission construction? Albie,
What?
the house right there.
No,
Did they just lose all the shingles off the roof?
I think so. Because that house has been there.
That's what I
What's
thought.
that? That's the...
Just like their roof is gone now, man.
Yeah. Okay, we're going. We're doing this.
Whoa!
This is not smart.
A 12-pack of beer!
Where?
Finally, something useful washes up. Ah! Okay.
Well, as you can see, the gutters seem to be off, but otherwise structurally intact. That seems to be, maybe that was our roof. What is that?
I don't know, I can't believe your car.
Whoa, dude, that's their porch. No shit. That's what that is. It's gotta be. No, what the hell is it? No, it's still there. Somebody else's porch. Whoa. Uprooted trees. That's a huge tree and it's totally gone. Falling debris. Looks like we got a gallon of bleach. Somebody lost their bleach.
Hey, Albie, look at that. The only thing that's holding that piece of somebody's porch up is...
Whoa, electrical
fucking
wires.
line.
That's electrical, isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not going over there, but I'm going to take a look at it.
Power lines don't look too bad.
What is
Looks
it?
like most of this
That's
street
either
stuff is
cable
gone.
or electric, right? Seems to be a wire holding that. Doesn't it?
Man, look, the siding came off those people's house.
Holy crap.
See the house? The fucking tie-back house wrap.
That.
And look at the roof over there. It's taken off too.
Yep.
Yeah, that roofing contractor's not gonna do any fucking business.
Nope. Look at that.
Here's the tar off somebody else's roof.
And it's still not over, folks. It's just the calm part. Oh, look at that. That's the wind thing from somebody's roof exhaust. Yeah, getting pelted pretty hard by the weather right now. Whoa! Nikes! Well, we did our hunkering door in the worst part. Again, the sign's camera shy. Come on. Come on.
I can't believe these carports held up, man. That's amazing.
Yeah. Well, he got good builders to build them. That's what we got so far. Makes you wonder whose roof that was. Rain is still pretty bad. I'm gonna get another shot of the palm trees. Hopefully they won't whack me in the head. Oh shit, dude! Stop! Ah. Dude, that's crazy. I think I better hunker. Time to hunker. I can't believe that tree, dude. Shall we hunker for a little bit?
If you want, yeah. It's raining again.
Yeah. Not really. I'm not scared. It's just all the water.
Yeah. No reason to get wet if you don't have to.
Hunker, hunker, hunker. These did surprisingly well. Unless those are the tops of these, I have no clue. It could be, right?
It's possible. Because if you notice, like, the gutters are supposed to come down like this one. See? And look, that one's gone, that one's gone, that one's gone.
Yeah, so that might be the tops of this.
Tops and legs. Yeah, that's probably what hit the house, was the top of somebody's porch.
Top of somebody's porch.
That porch that's over there.
I can't believe that roof's totally gone. Well, it's not totally gone, but all the shingles are.
Like I said, that's a contractor who shouldn't be in business anymore.
Yeah.
Dude, oh my God, it's your neighbor's porch. Nice.
No shit. Should I go out? No, I can get damaged later. Dude. This thing might come off. Commence hunkering. That's crazy. We did it though. We went out there. Lock it up. So, what are your thoughts, Christy?
It's not nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be.
But it was pretty cool. His roof's totally gone, man. I didn't get it before that, but oh well.
Oh wow, look at the end over there. Top of the roof looks like it tore down. Oh, that's where the tar paper comes. Holy shit! Look at the roof. You see it?
Yeah.
And look, you see underneath their roof there, started to tear out.
Hold on to the door. No problem.
I think that the roof was actually over there. It hung up on the power lines. It's like right across the street. It's still over there.
Drive the long way around. You want to drive over that power line and across the road. You know what I mean? You want to go that way.
Yeah.
Don't try
gotta drive through the grass at the lake.
Yeah, I know. It looks like everybody else's portion made it through fine now. Except that
One down here is all gone. The end of the street.
oh no, I meant just on your building.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And the big tree got knocked down in the back. Big racing trees on the ground.
We're very lucky. Continuing on around the house. Luckily none of the windows were damaged because of the storm doors. Pot's broken. Whoa. Holy crap. Breadfruits, anyone? Is everybody okay?
Yeah, we're all right. I really appreciate you making a video.
Oh, no problem.
If I could get a copy,
DVD okay?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. No problem. Well, as soon as the power comes on anyway. Couple
what
days,
day do you
they
think
said.
that'll be?
When the power comes on. They said it could be a week, so.
Did they really?
Yeah, well, on the radio before they, before it went out, so.
A week?
Look at that, up to a week, so hopefully a couple days. That's like when they say 3 weeks to mail something and you get it in like 3 days.
I'm supposed to go to a business meeting. I'm supposed to leave tomorrow night. I got a insurance adjuster coming out. I already made my insurance claim and got all that taken care of.
Wow. It was weird because we were looking at those over there and we couldn't figure out where they came from until we walked back in and seen that your porch was gone.
We heard it. It just went in all one big woof.
Yeah.
And part of my roof's gone.
At least nobody's hurt. That's the important
Well,
part.
the main thing is tomorrow to try to get all these what's called down.
Yeah.
You working tomorrow?
I don't know yet. Probably not.
If you're not, if you got some
Yeah.
free time, man, I could use you just for maybe an
I
hour.
will
out
definitely
a lot.
help with whatever you need. That's no problem at all.
I don't even know if this is my house or somebody else's.
You never know. Yeah, tomorrow I probably won't be working. I'm not going in unless they call me anyway. Because they'll probably be without power and damaged too.
I was going to go down, I'm going to get my boots on and go down here and get all that crap out of the swale because all them
Oh, yeah.
shingles have big nails in it.
Yeah, pop tires, easy.
Yeah, I don't want to have that. I tried calling in about the power being out, but I couldn't get through.
No. Wow. Mailboxes made it. That's good. For the most part, the house did good. Just the one back corner in the tree. That's what was his lanai, and it is not attached to the house any longer. See if I can get an unnecessary zoom. There we go. That probably was ours. This was our street sign. Academy Boulevard. It is no longer a street sign. I don't know where it was anchored. The whole neighborhood seems to be in pieces. Left. They just put these signs up. A couple. Wow. They just put these signs up a couple days ago, or months ago, rather. Merge left signs. That is some kind of street sign. Totally gone. This looks like it was part of somebody's roof. And there's a refrigerator. Don't ask me how, but there's a refrigerator. Looks like crazy people are out driving. But for the most part, it seems everybody's okay. Heard Cape Coral Hospital was damaged. Not sure. Probably check it out tomorrow. That was a stop sign. That might have been part of our house, don't know. Gonna be a big garbage pickup this week.
Huh?
Big garbage pickup all over town this week.
Whew. I ain't gonna mess with that one. Looks like trapped in the phone line.
Yeah, some kind of line. I wouldn't chance it. Street lights are out, power's out. I'm gonna walk up the street a little bit, see what we can see. Looks like the canal is rising a little bit. They said flood warnings in the next few hours in our area. They said to be careful. You know, I know how to swim. That's as careful as I can be. Looks like more of our roof. Some of the neighbors' shingles. Keep people still driving. Almost got hit. Alright, I think I'm done. Oh, that tree got knocked down. No more tree. Well, as long as nobody got hurt. It's a reverse angle that tree. The siding is totally gone from it. The tree's down. Looks like some debris. Looks like either somebody was pruning or the tree just shed some of its leaves there. Of course, they're totally across the street. The canal, which is normally very low, like ridiculously low, is, I don't know if you can see, but it's almost coming up to the top of the docks over there, and they say in the next few hours that the water's going to keep rising. Don't know why or how that works, but I guess it does. Side of the house totally gone too. Must be something to do with the way the siding is. Alright, back to the house. Mike's still trying to clean up. That's very nice of him. Always working hard. It looks like a dryer from the same place maybe the refrigerator came from. Don't know. Used to be palm trees. Minor soffit damage. I think everybody made it. Well, it's about 8 or 9 o'clock at night. Chris came back from seeing his girlfriend, and they're driving around checking out the damage, and my work's closed till further notice. It's getting really dark. There's no power in Cape Coral, and it looks like it's going to be a really dark night. My nasal passages kind of hurt, I think, either from the cigarette smoke or I don't know what. I hate to be a puss, but just not used to it. But the heat's kind of already starting to warm up. No AC. And Chris said he'll be back. He probably had to drop off his girlfriend or something. I don't know. Radio said it's pretty bad. What little radio we can get. Communications are down. Electric's down. Water's down. Well, we got our pipes. We got our bats. Nobody's going to mess with us. And I guess all we can do is ride out the power outage and do some more hunkering. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Bye. So weird. This is what life was like before electric. This is the living room before electric. Dining room. Kitchen. Basically the point is it's fucking dark out. It is about, I'd say 9 p.m. Friday the 13th, 2004. August. This is Cape Coral. Absolutely 100% dark. No power anywhere. It's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. It is now 10 p.m. Night 1. Completely dark. The whole town.
Please enter your password. Then press pound. You have 3 saved voice messages. To listen to your messages, press 1. First saved voice message.
Albert, you got any power? We don't have any for a long time. We got 2 trees down. Love you.
This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Albie, it's CJ. Just calling to make sure everybody was okay. You can call me on my home phone. My cell phone's not working. Yours probably isn't either. So, 242-9191. Okay, bye.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Alex, just me, Jim Perkins. Do not go to work and get a hold of Johnny and try to get a hold of Frankie because I can't reach Frankie. We are closed until further notice until we find out when power's coming back on and all that good stuff. So if you want to give me a call back, 282-1594, or you can call Cindy's cell at 699-7058. So give me a call and let me know what's going on. Take it easy. Bye.
End of.
And those are my voicemails. Seems like people are calling people just because there's nothing else to do. No power and all. I'm kind of waiting for Chris to get back. I tried to call him, and it said all circuits are busy. So the one person I want to talk to, I can't get a hold of. So I might take a nap. It's just really boring with nothing to do. Wow. Survivor, Cape Coral on CBS. Oh well. Alright, maybe I'll start this back up when Chris gets here. Can you see me? Like Blair Witch. Can you see up my nose? I don't know. I kind of shaved up there with my trimmer. Oh well. Okay. Well, see you in a bit. Oh.
What?
The viewfinder. I lost it.
You see, you missed like the perfect line.
Oh, what?
Huh?
What?
If those are the crackers, then where's the tuna? Keep trying to call my parents and I can't get through, but you know what? I bet they're probably in better shape than most of us. You know why?
Why?
Because they just bought the sailboat not too long ago.
Oh, so they got power because they can just go on the sailboat.
Yeah, because sailboats are meant to be out in the middle of the water with no power. So
Kind of like
they're
a car.
probably sitting right now in AC, and they probably hooked up the propane refrigerant and everything like that. So they probably got cold drinks, AC, TV,
DVD, VD.
No, I don't think they. No, there is a CD player on the boat. I know that. So they could be listening to Jimmy Buffett or Bob Marley.
Oh, Jimmy
Whichever.
Buffett. Get him copies of that.
How many wilds can you use to make a canasta?
Only 3 because you have to have at least 4 naturals. Very good question.
I'm starting to realize this has got a lot to do with strategy.
Oh yes. It's almost like a precursor to like a modern day Magic game or something, you know. But instead of knights and kings and stuff, it's actually queens and kings. I don't know what Magic uses, but
What, Magic the Gathering?
The Gathering, yeah.
No, they don't use stuff like that.
They use like wizards and warlocks and
stuff like that.
They should have a sci-fi game. I guess.
I know you have.
What time are we looking at right now?
What time is it?
Yeah. Let me check. It's still night 1. And that is totally out of focus.
I'll never use the whole
11:38.
Oh, you just checked the time?
Yeah, 11:38. Albie's going to try tuna for the first time in easily over a decade. Probably more like 19 years.
Now you gotta remember, you know, this is like a crap mix job. I can't even see what I'm doing really, so.
Right.
It doesn't taste perfect.
Right.
There is a reason for it.
Right. It doesn't have onions and celery in it.
Yeah. Well, it's got. They give me a relish packet, which I guess is pickles.
Yeah. Which is all they can really do. You ever seen tuna? They're ugly as shit, dude.
Yeah, but they taste so good.
They're like the most ugliest fish I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, I care about how they look on a cracker.
Exactly. Excellent. Oh, you don't watch SD1 like I watch SD1. They were all like fired because they closed the SD1 down, and they're all visiting Jack O'Neill's house, and he was trying to convince Daniel Jackson and everybody that Mr. Burns from The Simpsons was a Goa'uld. I mean, just because of the way he acted. Because Jack O'Neill is totally into The Simpsons. That's like his favorite thing. Like if he's off world and he gets trapped, he's like telling people, make sure somebody records The Simpsons. And every once in a while he'll go, excellent.
Excellent. Okay, now comes the cracker packet.
Cracker packet.
See, there's only a limited number of crackers.
Right, I just
open
want to
it carefully so you don't
break one.
Throw them all over the place or break them.
Remember, I just want a quarter of one.
You can't have a quarter of a cracker.
No?
No. You have to have a whole cracker.
How about a half of a half?
Albie.
There you go. Break it in half and use one at the top, one at the bottom, right?
Well, do you want it as a sandwich or you just want the tuna on top? Here, just have it with the tuna on top.
Unbelievable. Okay, I'm going to do it. Look at me, I'm doing it.
Do it, Albie.
This is like huge for me.
And he did it. Amazing.
Actually, it's not bad at all.
No, I told you it's not.
I can't believe I just ate fish. My brain tells me, don't you want to puke? My tongue says it was alright. Unbelievable. That's enough for me, though. I don't crave more, but it was enjoyable. That was cool. New experience.
Two new experiences in one day. A hurricane and tuna fish.
I think I prefer chicken salad.
Well, you are more than welcome to the jar of applesauce I bought.
Don't say that, I'll drink it. You ever see me drink applesauce?
No.
Well, you saw me drink baked beans earlier today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so something like that. I used to make my mom buy like big cans of applesauce, and I'd just drink it all day long. And they wondered why I was like 400 pounds.
Huh. That, and I do remember Albie eating black olives whole.
Oh, I love them.
Without chewing them.
I just swallow them. Well,
yeah, because you had your teeth pulled.
Yeah. They said not to eat, but I was like, oh, I gotta eat. Just swallowing whole black olives. Not bad. I'm sure it'd be better like prepared with like a lot of mayonnaise and onions and celery and white bread. And, yeah. But that's good for non-perishable food.
Oh yeah, man, it's real good for non-perishable.
I almost bought some non-perishable shelf-stable bacon.
Really?
But I didn't find any, so I guess people had thought of it before me.
I feel like an ass for not grabbing like every packet of Jack Link's teriyaki beef jerky that was on the rack. But
I saw one, and I grabbed that one. at Walmart.
That stuff is expensive though.
It's like $3 or $4.
No, it's like $5.49 for the big bags.
Oh, the big bag, yeah. It's funny, I bought that the night that I heard the hurricane was coming, and I ate it that night. It didn't serve no purpose, you know. Well, we're making it. We got about 6 hours of daylight, I think, right? No, 7? Maybe 8.
I'm not sure.
Well, it should get daylight at 8 because it got dark at 8, right?
No, it doesn't work that way.
No.
You get daylight around
because we're
6,
using that all up to sun because of the solar power we were harnessing, right?
No, I think it gets daylight around like 6:30 or 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually awake, so.
Yeah, this morning it was like 6:30. You're like, look at the sun, and I was like, I want to go to sleep. That's crazy.
Well, I was happy to see it, man. You're stuck in the house with the shutters all night.
Yeah. Because we were hunkered. Okay, I'm turning it off. See you next time. It's not a continuity error that the candle is lower. It is a jump cut in time to show that time has passed. It is now 12:10 a.m. So officially day 2. We are still in the fucking hot, humid Lanai. Both of us are having allergic reactions to, I guess, what's called atmosphere of Earth, and it's like it's probably about 75, but it's got a humidity factor like a wind chill, I guess, but the opposite of about 90. We're still playing canasta. This is our first actual hand. We had a practice hand earlier. We're gonna go to sleep in about an hour. And anything, Chris?
Lost the first hand. I'm trying to win this one.
Second beer, first beer?
Number 3, I believe.
Number 3. Cool. And I'm on my second 2-liter of Sam's Choice Cola. So I'm trying to keep up. I should be able to. Okay.
The effects of the tuna do not seem to be hindering LB in any fashion.
Apparently I'm not allergic to tuna. But I am allergic to Earth. Okay. See ya. See ya. Okay, your motivation is we're bored shitless out of our minds. So we're gonna do shadow puppets.
That works for me.
On the ceiling. This is by Mr. Chris.
He's got the whole world in his hand. Creepy hand. It's like a fade in. Peace, dude.
Peace.
Oh. I was walking in the sunshine one day. And they exploded!
Wow.
Spontaneous combustion, man. That's how it works.
So, do you believe in that?
What, spontaneous combustion?
Yeah.
That I don't know.
Uh-oh,
look. We've got our own Playboy club.
There you go. That is a Playboy bunny almost.
Wait, hold on. I can do it better than that.
Anyway, I saw a documentary.
Playboy bunny with a serious underbite. It's more like a guy with an iridescent backpack running. Gotta get away from the aliens. They want the fluorescent.
So they were saying that it's real because people build up potassium in their body, and if it mixes with some other chemical, which is naturally in the body, that people could explode.
Okay, try to get this right. Okay, let's see. Legs.
Might want to charge it up again.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard one.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do shadow puppet porn.
Shadow puppet whore?
What?
Shadow puppet whore?
No, porn.
Porn. Oh, okay. I got it.
This is Albie's house.
Oh, you gotta
be
have
porno on
gotta
Albie.
have porn.
Gotta have porn.
Albie does like sex. Ironic, huh? I like it, and yet I
Dude,
can't
I'm gonna
have
be
it.
able to jack off like a beast
Right?
after like a week of this.
It seemed like you know what you're doing.
It would seem that way.
It would seem that way.
Okay, here we go. Legs.
I'm gonna zoom in. Okay.
Okay, let's see. We still got legs.
Yeah.
Nice legs together.
Is that a chick with a dick?
No.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
Could it be a chick with a dick?
No. Well, like that it could.
Okay, there you go. Hey, baby.
Ooh, excited. Elephant. Okay, no, we gotta go back, like up to like there. Okay, you see? Legs. Okay, there. Perky breast. Fuck, how am I gonna make the head? Okay, never mind. Let's see.
$10 any whore will make with the head.
Okay, they're perky breast. Hey. Get this in tighter. Okay, let's see.
I'm seeing that. I don't think we need the head, do we?
Legs, perky breasts.
Is that a badunkadunk?
A badong. Okay, look, that's her running. You see?
Yeah.
The boobie, like, jiggling.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but I can't get a face.
Right.
Okay, let's see. Okay, new shadow puppet.
New shadow puppet.
Non-porn.
Non-porn. Non-porn. Okay. It's a fish.
Wait, no.
Let me guess what these are.
Fuck. I don't know if I can do this. I don't think I'm talented enough. Hold on. Okay, charging the flashlight.
Garden flashlight.
Two-handed charging. Doesn't work as well as one hand. As with many other things. You know, I wonder if the magnetic field this thing generates is going to give me cancer when I'm older.
According to Penn and Teller, magnetism has no effect on the human body.
Okay, here we go. You'll like this one, Albie.
Okay.
Harry. Sally.
Aw.
I love you. I love everything about you. I don't care that it's New Year's. I love you too.
Aw, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, and look, see, they hug. Oh, yeah, that's a happy ending, man.
Aw.
And then, of course, you know, they go horizontal a little bit later. It's like... Oh, Bruno Kirby, what are you doing here? Shut up.
Fuck you, Bruno Kirby.
Oh my God, Princess Leia, what are you doing here?
Hey, baby. That was good. I like that
Okay,
ending
now that
better.
I'm tired.
I like that ending better. It's not because it's New Year's Eve, and it's not because I'm lonely. It's because when you realize you want to spend the rest of your life with someone, you want the rest of your life to start as soon as possible.
Okay.
I love that, don't you?
This is the man with an extra leg. See? Look, he's running.
Uh-huh.
And the extra leg is like... Wait, which one is it? Oh, that one. Or it could be like a fucked up, like, two-legged elephant, you see? Like,
Okay.
Like...
Yeah. That's pretty good.
And of course it runs backwards.
So anyway, did you hear the latest theory on the Tyrannosaurus Rex?
What's that?
That it wasn't a carnivore hunter at all. It was actually a scavenger.
Or maybe it was homosexual.
That's why they died off, because they were queer.
Well, no, that's the thing in Kids in the Hall. Scott Thompson does this thing, like, you know, the Tyrannosaurus Rex with the arms, and he's like, because he's so queer.
Oh yeah, because he's got those little arms.
Yeah, because of those little arms. And me, I'm going with Scott Thompson.
Yeah. Alright, well I'm going to sign off because I have to take video of damage tomorrow. So, one last shadow puppet.
Okay, let's see, we're going to do a shadow puppet of a hand.
Ooh, that almost looked like a face. Yeah, there you go.
This is how these guys get started. Look. Oh, wait, okay. Let's see. Hey, guys.
What's going on? Oh, 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 oh.
Wait, no.
We've truly... This reminds me of Moses on Amish in the city. So do you like puzzles then? I brought a lot of them. No, not at all. Okay, well then.
Okay, here we go.
Christy,
Here we go.
I have to do one.
Wait, one more.
Okay, one more.
One more. This is the old tried and true.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Wait, yes, like this. Okay.
Reminds me of the electric company.
Okay.
Shadow puppets!
Earth.
That's good.
Earth.
Oh, battery warning. Shitty.
Earth.
Alright, Christy. Seriously gotta sign off. The batteries are wearing out, so...
It's all good, my friend.
Okay. Talk to you later.
This is Mr. Christie from Cape Coral, Ground Zero, signing off.
The end of day 1.
Day 2 of the great power outage of 2004. It's really hot. It's really quiet. Life without electricity isn't worth living, I don't think. But we'll make it through, hopefully. There's my brand new TV that I can't watch. Well, I can watch it, but it's not very interesting. I think that's it. Are you hot, Christy?
Yes.
Yeah, a little sweaty.
I'm not sweating yet.
No. I have to admit my scrotum is quite moist. Moist. Okay. Mike took down all the metal shutters or whatever, and he was checking the roof, and that's it. Okay. Damage to come.
Turn that thing off.
Okay. 2 of the week-long hurricane crisis of 04. We're going to check out some damage. Oh, you should see Santa Barbara's totally gone. Country Club's totally gone. Remember that Circle K that was on...
I noticed this morning, it's gone.
Remember that Circle K on Country Club Boulevard?
Huh?
You remember that Circle K on Country Club Boulevard?
Cape Coral Boulevard?
Country Club?
Yeah.
You know, on the way to my house? It's only half there.
Oh my God.
Yeah. A lot of the trees are down. You just got some shingle damage. You're lucky. It could have been a lot worse. I've seen some houses that are like only half there.
Up here now.
Oh yeah, that's gone. Wow. At that palm tree.
Right on the wire.
That's crazy. I wonder if like tree experts can like replant that and set it straight up. I don't know how that works, or they got to cut it down.
I think they have to cut it down.
Can you imagine the force of the winds to uproot it? You're lucky it went that way, not that way. You would have lost your roof.
Yeah, we wouldn't have had a house.
I know dads don't think you did good, but I think you guys made it through really good. Was it scary?
Very.
Very scary?
blankets and the pillows and the chair to sit there.
Is that where you stayed during the worst of it?
The worst of it, we stayed in the family room where we could see, but we were close to the laundry room if we had to jump in.
Oh, that's good. Well, shingles everywhere.
Shingles on the floor.
Yeah.
And that's after Audrey picked up most of them.
Got a wire down. Yeah, that's a big problem on the streets now, is all these shingles, and some of them got nails in them.
How George's roof is?
He
lost a big piece.
Yeah. Across the street from me, all they got left is plywood on their roof. No shingles at all, no nothing.
We had, in the yard earlier, we had somebody's shed.
That's dangerous as hell right there.
Yeah.
But it's not live right now. That's a lot of the reason they're not turning the electric on.
And Daddy
also.
keeps on getting mad and hollering at me like it's my fault.
He don't know what to do. He's just flustered. He's a good guy. He just has a hard time sometimes.
Look at all the shingles.
Yeah. It's everywhere. Were those from your roof, most of them? So.
We got out with our lives.
Yeah, that's the important part.
People in Punta Gorda did.
What's your homeowner's insurance cover?
I don't know. I called the homeowner insurance already today.
Yeah.
They're going to send out an adjuster within 72 hours.
Yeah.
Look at this corner.
Yeah. Hopefully you'll get a whole new roof out the deal. That would be perfect. Or at least a watertight roof.
You know, I picked up a lot, but there's still a lot to be picked up here.
Yeah. Well, it looks like I'm going to be out of work for a week. So I'm sure I can come over and help you. Depending on how they handle, I don't know if they're going to buy a generator or what. But all that food that's sitting in all those walk-ins, like 30 grand worth of food, is all going in the garbage.
Insulation down, all this down.
Yep. That's what, paper insulation right there?
Two refrigerators full of food.
Yep.
Freezers to go bad.
Luckily, I don't keep a lot of food on hand myself. But I got a lot of canned goods, so those don't go bad. Wow. I'd say all in all, you made it through pretty good. I've seen a lot worse on the way. Have you driven around? Have you driven around at all?
Huh?
Have you driven around at all?
No, I'm afraid to drive. There's no traffic lights.
None at all. And I only seen one cop at one intersection all the way here. Because they don't have enough.
Look at what happened to Elizabeth's
Screen enclosure.
their pool thing went down.
Yeah.
And then some of it ended up over here. That's how bad the wind blew.
Yeah. The part of my lanai ended up in the thing across the street. Paying little hibachi barbecue grill setup. So they're gonna have to eat all their frozen food before it goes bad. I hooked them up a garden hose for a fire extinguisher in case of emergency. Never be too careful. Looks like they're gonna have sausage and hamburger. And I'm gonna try and help them out and get it started. And it should work good. Here's my daddy. Hello, Daddy. Hey, guess what? The power went out.
What?
The power went out.
You sure did.
That's smoky. The barbecue, definitely. Hope you feel better, Dad. I'd say call me if you need me, but it won't go through anyway. But leave a voice message and I'll try to check it every couple hours, okay, Daddy? But just take cold showers and sit outside in the shade.
Yeah, I'm comfortable. I'm not.
It'll cool down. It's just still a little hot from all the stuff yesterday we got.
It's a lot of pressure too.
The destruction is pretty bad. It's pretty much everywhere. I'm on my way to the other side of town right now, the side of town I work on, and I'm hoping that see if my work is still there or not, see if my buddies from work are okay and if they need anything, because none of them have cars, so I'm their only source for anything. All right. So that's where we're at right now. Traffic's crazy. No lights. It's Martian law. Okay. See you in a bit.
It's been difficult, you know. I gotta say.
Just
you know,
saw
we have some
Tire Kingdom totally out of gas.
Little compliments, you know. But we're gonna deal with it. You know, we gotta wait until everything
no
comes
traffic
down.
lights whatsoever. No cops to direct traffic.
We just gotta wait and see. You know. Other people got worse.
It's freaking crazy, man.
And of course you're gonna get help.
Street and these strong winds, and it's just amazing that nobody really got hurt, because hearing some of those stories was just, it was really a traumatic experience for them, and really sad. And
there may have been damaged by a feeder band from this hurricane or something like that. Can you explain how that works?
Well, you did actually a very good explanation of it. It can be down the road quite some way. You know, you might have a substation, for example, that would serve 8,000 people. If you have some damage in that substation, none of them, you know, even though there might be 4 power lines going out of it, and each one of those power lines divides off into other power lines into the neighborhood, until you get that substation back in service, you can't, you know, put anyone downstream back in service until you get that other work done. So it really speaks to the way we plant to towns and communities. Then we're going to be focusing on restoring service to essential customers. Those are folks who provide, you know, for community health, safety, and public welfare services such as hospitals, police, fire, communications. I heard some folks talking earlier.
Dishwasher works with me. That's his tree, or was his tree. The rest of his place turned out okay.
Mostly inland, Lee County, Glade, and Hendry right now. This map shows you what is going on with what is left of Hurricane Charley. You see that it made a second landfall today. The eye of the hurricane, it was still a Category 1, made landfall along the North and South Carolina border just before 2 o'clock today, and now it is rapidly moving up the coast. As a matter of fact, the forward speed with this now tropical storm is 30 miles an hour. You know, the only good news there is that this will help out with the flooding situation, because any fast-moving, whether it's a depression or a hurricane, is going to dump a lot less rain than it would if it was, say, moving at 5 to 10 miles per hour. So this thing's going to race up the eastern seaboard. If you have friends or loved ones anywhere from, say, Wilmington, North Carolina to D.C. or Philly or New York, Boston, they're all going to get it as it moves up the coast. Right now, it's 70-mile-an-hour winds. So still a very strong tropical storm. There's the eventual path. You see there's the cone is a very narrow one, because right now there's a very strong confidence that it's going to move in that direction. So the cone is not as wide, I know, but when you step... but when you moisture in the grass and in the parking lots and on the ground is just being sucked up into the air as water vapor, and that's what we feel, and it is so humid. It's going to continue again tomorrow too. And that really makes you feel terrible for the people who are without power, because we're so used to having the AC. It's a terrible place to live without air conditioning. It really is, and the key there is, if you're going to be in your home in this kind of weather, is to drink so much water. Even if you're not thirsty, stay hydrated. And in this kind of weather, when we're predicting 92 for the high tomorrow, you have to stay hydrated without air conditioning.
All right, thanks very much, Jean. Well, we're going to go to Abigail Bleck now, who is standing by in Charlotte County with a live report on more events up there.
Jim, destruction and rubble aren't the only stories here in Punta Gorda. Obviously, that's the main thing going on. But now people need to regroup. They need to get back to their life, and local businesses are doing a great job at helping people do that. A little bit ago, we were at the Walgreens at the corner of Edgewater and 41 in Port Charlotte. The manager there opened up shop. He was there bright and early in the morning. Even though he had a little destruction at his office, he said the people of Charlotte County needed him, and he's providing free water to everyone who shows up. He was worried about running out, and then he got word from Walgreens up north that everyone in Charlotte County had what they need. That's not the only thing that he's providing, but that's the only free thing. You can also get everything else you would get at a drugstore: baby formula, diapers, candy, some food items, nothing refrigerated obviously, but batteries, also film for your camera. That's very important in this cleaning up process, because we need to take pictures of the things that have been broken and destroyed in order to get that in for the insurance. But this manager at Walgreens said he needed to do this, and he said the people there, they're not new customers. They're the men and women who Arby's on the west side of 41. It's open, it's ready for business, lots of water, truckloads just came in. Anything else that you would need at a pharmacy is also available for a price. No price gouging. This guy is very fair. He says he needs to give back to the community that helps him.
Abby, tell us about where you're standing and what's left of this building behind you, or what you can tell us about that neighborhood.
Sure. This is downtown Punta Gorda, a couple blocks up from a very popular night spot called the Celtic Ray. And this behind me used to be a florist shop. As you can see, it is completely devastated. A coworker of mine spoke with the woman who owned it, and apparently she hadn't even planned to evacuate. She said she thought this was the safest place, safer than her home, and luckily she did evacuate. She ended up going inland to stay with some friends, but she originally wasn't going to. She thought that this was a very safe place. And actually, if we can move down the entire street, it seems that the storm went up this side of the road. The other side, things are pretty much intact. It's this left side that you see all the rubble and destruction. And as the business owners regroup, they're coming in and assessing the damage. They're walking around. They're talking to other business owners, frankly. They want to know if they're doing okay, if there's anything that they can do to help them. And this is, a small business. This is not a huge corporation on this street. These are mom and pop shops. These are neighbors, friends, co-workers, and they're all in this together regardless of the problems they're having. They know they're no different than their next door neighbor.
Familiar theme over these last 24, 36 hours.
As I said, it's not just sadness and destruction here in Charlotte County. There are many, many stories of hope.
Yeah.
Thanks very much,
and we hope they can keep that positive outlook in the days to come, because we know it will be a long time before they will have things back to normal.
And getting back to normal is especially difficult when you don't have any power. And Maya Rodriguez is here now. We talked a little bit earlier with the spokesperson from Florida Power and Light. You've been dealing with them today. What have you found out?
Well, we actually just came back from an FPL staging area over at Colonial and Metro Parkway, and we can tell you that they are bringing in massive amounts of people and equipment. If you take a look at some of the video we shot, this is one of the reasons why it's going to be very hard for them to actually restore power. There's all this debris stuck in the lines, and that's making it very difficult for them. Here's a line of trucks that have just come in from West Palm Beach. There are people coming in from all areas of the state, different parts of the country. We are told they are bringing in more than 6,000 workers for the field, more than 4,000 people for support roles, and about an additional 3,800 field personnel. All this so you can get your power back on as quickly as possible. But what they're telling us is they're really focusing on safety. They don't just want residents to be safe, they also want their workers to be safe as they put their power back together for you guys. Now, here's the million-dollar question. When is everyone going to get their power back? The answer is we just really don't know, and they really don't know either. Right now, they're in assessment mode. They're trying to figure out what needs to be done before they can string back up those wires. Like I said before, a lot of debris all over the area, making this a lot more difficult than expected.
And we see that they plan to replace a lot of transformers, those large gray cylindrical devices on the pallets. Those were blowing all over the place.
Absolutely. They told us they had to bring in a number of supplies, not just transformers, also poles, wires, things that are just needing to be replaced because they were damaged by the hurricane. So it's safe to say that we should let people know, don't expect it to just come on in the next few hours, or maybe even the next day, or maybe, it could be a much longer period of time than that. There have been some very lucky people who have had their power restored. Actually, we're told that in the last 24 hours, about 224,000 customers actually did get their power back on. but there's still another 650,000 customers without power. They are just asking people to please be patient. Okay.
All right, thanks very much, Maya. Well, thousands of homeowners are now dealing with the chaos that Charley created.
From crumpled trailers to demolished historic homes, Wink News reporter Allison Storm reports on the devastation that hit Charlotte County.
Devastation, can't believe it.
Simple words for a complicated mess. Hurricane Charley flattened portions of the Palmetto Mobile Home Park in Port...
Can't see you.
The house I was staying at, it was all like this, and it went, poof, and me and Jeremy, and had to like run out there and like, and pull it back down and hold it down. And we're getting pelted with like rain and ice, and it's called crazy.
That's crazy.
It was fun, but like it got so windy that you could jump up in the air and you would go.
I wasn't that crazy. When it got that windy, I ran back in like a sissy.
Oh, not me.
Oh.
That was fun.
Did you see Mike's apartment? Oh, the lanai's not there, and part of his roof isn't there. Oh. Yeah. So last night I was like having this major allergy attack. Right? I don't have allergies, so it was something. Yeah, I don't know if it was like insulation dust or...
It's probably the amount of humidity.
Yeah. My dad, he's got a bad heart, and the other coast were just here. They drove by, looked up at the power pole, and said, "Better, deep, and then they left. So, in electrician language, I think that means, dude, they're screwed. Because they just kept going. Oh well. My parents got power. I just talked to my dad, so he's going to be all right. Very happy about that. I don't really care about myself, you know, but my dad, he's important to me, you know. He's my male parent, and I like that, to have a positive male influence. Chris came by to wake me up, and then Steve came by while I was still up. They got to see each other. Bridget was by with her little brother, I'm assuming, or maybe one of their friends they hang out with. I don't know. She's 18. So he might have been like 14 or something. Who knows? And they're like, hang out with me. And I'm like, maybe. Because I don't know. You know, I'm scared of people. I'm scared of everybody. Except Christy and Steve and Johnny. Well, sometimes I'm scared of Johnny. Because he, you know, gets homicidal sometimes. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Okay. Well, hello. Hello, baby. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh, there they go. Power guys again. Bye, power guys. Still no power. Maybe next time they come by. Okay. Yet. But they are working on it. Check that shit out, yo. What's going on, man? Our normal electric trucks are white, so these aren't our guys. It might work when he presses the stick. Or not. I remember about a year ago we were out of power, and all the guys had to do was like press the button with a stick. But he came and sat down and ate a sandwich for an hour before he got up and pressed the button with a stick. I don't know if he had to wait for clearance or he was just wanting to eat a sandwich. Can't blame the man for a sandwich. I was still grateful. Dude, that looks dangerous. I guess there's no power going there anyway, so it's not, but still, shit, look at that shit, right? They got power south of Academy, which is what, no, not Academy, what the hell? Nicholas, that's that one, Nicholas. There's the fire station. Police station's over that way. More interested in this guy. I'm still hunkering down, but it's not like a you know, a crisis hunker. You know, it's one of those hunkerings that I can deal with, you know. Alright, until next time. Update is, he's got the magic stick. They took down the flag on the wire, and he's got the magic stick. And he was about to press the button, but then he had to have a cigarette. Which I don't fault the man for, because he's a hard-working man. He's helping us out, you know. But I think there's like a, I don't know if they have
what are those things called that we don't have in Florida? Unions. They might have a union code that like they have to either eat a sandwich or smoke a cigarette before they use the magic stick. Again, this is just guesswork because I have no idea how, you know, I know technically how the electricity lines work, but I don't know the intricacies of like the transformer boxes and, you know, but that was the magic button last year. So maybe this year it'll be the magic button. It's my landlord's mother. She's a nice lady. I think she's checking the mail. I don't believe mail was delivered today. I know it wasn't delivered yesterday. We'll see. Oh, she's got mail. That means I got mail. I'll give him mail later. Oh, is he gonna use a stick? No, he's not picking up the stick. He had the stick and then he put down the stick. And then he's talking to the people that the roof blew off over there. This is very interesting. He's saying like, "Hey, Ma, hey, we gonna hey, did they have to tonight, man? We gonna have to watch TV." This dude's like, "I don't know." So he's like, "Man, people want me to use this damn stick," but he's not using the stick. I think he's got to get clearance to use the stick. They can't just be, you know, using the stick with other guys like touching the lines or something. That's probably what it is. Alright, just keeping you updated. Heard the term, a watched electric man never uses the magic stick. I think this is proof of that proverb. Is it a proverb? Or is it a saying? I'm not really sure. But, yeah, a watched electrical man never uses the magic stick. Okay. Oh. We're still under Martian law. Martian law. What are the rules on Mars anyway? I don't know. Okay. Seems to be a parade of some sort. No, I'm not looping the frame. It's actually like 20, 30 cop cars going by. Not sure why. Because of the whole Martian law thing. Speaking of Martian law, if I was a Greek god, my name would be Oblivious. Because I have no idea what's going on right now. Hope anybody watching this has enjoyed it thus far. Hopefully you weren't here through all of it. But you can enjoy the pain and misery and a little bit of adventure that we had during the hunker down of Friday the 13th, 14th, and continued of 2004 in Cape Coral, Florida. Bumpuses. Yeah, I can't go out and get the mail right now because the next door neighbors, the Bumpuses, they got fucking, they're outside, so, you know, and they think I'm food when I go outside just because I'm fat. Probably I'm smelly right now too, so they like that. I'm going to save tape and battery for hopefully when he's using the stick. Has now picked up the stick. Now he's looking at the stick. He might go to use the stick. Come on. Stick guy. Now he's talking about the stick. Oh shit. Is he putting the stick back? Nope. He's still got the stick. Okay. No, don't go that way. No. Power. It is day 3. A lot of the town is still without power, but we right here happen to have power. My parents got power last night. I ended up wussing out and going over to their house to, couldn't handle the heat anymore. I just got back home and my boss knocked on my door and said that my restaurant is opening up again. Asked me if I could come in and help out, clean up and throw stuff away and this and that, and, you know, serve muffins or something. I have no idea. And I was like, shitty, you know, I got shit to do here. But, you know, I don't know. Fuck, I need the money.
Joined by two-time Olympian Shannon Miller. And women's qualification in gymnastics on the second day of competition is going on in the second day, and the women for the United States off to a very, very good Romania, but still to come. Very powerful teams, particularly from
The
China.
Olympics are on.
And the
I didn't miss it.
surprising
Sweet
Australians. You'll see this coverage tomorrow on NBC HD, but today you're seeing the men's gymnastics team for the United States.
Man.
They too got off to a very, very good start.
That just
There
sealed
was
it for me.
service
Tomorrow is the women's gymnastics on HGTV. So,
world all-around champion really was shining in that first day of qualification.
Well, Paul Hom did an incredible
So,
job. He is by far the best athlete in the world right now.
guess I'm going to work.
World champion, winning the
Well, I hope you enjoyed this little look at Hurricane Charley, which should have been named Hurricane Clyde. We've all said,
during these games.
talk to you later.
Blaine Wilson was
Talk
a great
for now.
story. He actually came in hoping to be an all-around finalist.
That's
Hit
the
a
way the cookie
rough
crumbles.
ball on a-
Dog.
Hot now.
Johnny's hunkering down at my place because he still has no power. No nothing at his house. And he lives in the hood. So.
Pork and beans.
Hot pork and beans. Unlike me last couple days, cold pork and beans. So tell me a little bit about your experience with Hurricane Charley. No?
No, I don't do well with interviews.
Okay. No interviews? We could send it to your sister. There's Brookie, and there's Pooh, and there's Johnny. Johnny don't want to be filmed. This is going straight to DVD in a couple hours. Chris is yet to return. I called Steve. Nothing. I don't boom. Johnny is here. He's making me watch these gymnastic things. I don't know why. I don't get it myself. Christy, your reaction. We just watched the movie. Oh, what do you got to say about it?
An amazing piece of documentary filmmaking. If there's any documentary that could beat Fahrenheit 9/11 this year, it is definitely Albie's Hunker Down.
Hey, Albie, I'm out at my parents' house on Pine Island. You wouldn't believe it's just pretty bad on the way out here. But, dude, some good news. Bridget's got her power back already. So that might mean that you might get yours back soon, because you're not too far from her. All right, well, I'll give you a call later, Albie. Bye.
This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Albie, we got electric. So if you want to come over, we just can't figure out the cable. Maybe we don't have that yet. No, I got a voicemail, honey. Bye. Love you.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Albie, we got electricity, so come over and stay cool. All right, love?
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hello, it's Stinky. Just wondering how your tornadoes and all that stuff are doing. I know they're gone and stuff, but I was just wondering if your health held up and how Perky's was and everybody else. Okay, bye.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, this is Steve. I'm just checking to see how it's going. Give me a call. Bye.
End of message. To erase this message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Albie, it's Christy. Just went by the house, but your car's not there. I don't know where you at. I guess give me a call and let me know what you're doing and all that. All right, take it easy, man. Bye.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Albie, it's Chris again. Give me a call to get this.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Albie. It's Chris. Give me a call back so you know what's going on, man. Okay, take it easy. Bye.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hi, Albie. This is Dad and Mom. You're not answering the phone, but if you need anything, give us a call, and we love you. If you need anything, call us. Don't be afraid to call. Love you. Bye-bye.
This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hey, Albie, it's Christy. We might have a problem, my friend. The generator went out of work, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to bring a pizza home or not. I don't know. Then I went on another delivery, but I'm coming back there now. I'll see if the generator's back on. I could definitely bring one, but if we got no power, I can't cook you one. Sorry, Albie. But I'll call you again, and I'll see you in a little bit, I guess. All right, bye.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Hello?
This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Oh my God, I made the biggest mistake of my life coming back here. Maybe Chris can come by and pick me up on the way back to your place. I'm having a hard time getting a hold of you. I don't know what to do. All right.
End of message. This message will be saved for 21 days. Next message.
Yeah, I hate to keep calling back so much. But, I just figured if Chris is riding around heading to your place, maybe he'd be in my neighborhood and swing by. Biggest mistake of my life coming back here. It's 148 degrees. Okay. I figured I'd try one last time. Thank you. It's my fault anyway. Bye.
This message will be saved for 21 days. End of messages. To listen to your message.